Welcome back, guys, to my Manchester United career on Football Manager 2014. We've got to play Tottenham at White Hart Lane. And just going by their fixtures here, they seem to be pretty out of form at the moment. They lost against Mönchengladbach in the Europa League. Then they drew against West Brom. They lost against Chelsea. Then they beat Crystal Palace 2-0. Let's see where they are in the league. They are 9th, so mid-table, a point below Aston Villa, level on points with Fulham. Alright, let's have a look at Tottenham's side. Let's see who they've got. So they've got Lloris still. They've got Dawson, Danny Rose, Capu. Who's this lad? Velichkovic. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. At the age of 19, seems to be a pretty decent player. They've got Felipe Luis as well from Atletico Madrid. I think they signed him last season. And they've also got Daniel Sturridge, who I think they signed this season in the summer. Seems to be doing okay. Oh, obviously I can't look at his information. He's on the opposition. They've got Soldado, Lamela, they've got Sandro. So they haven't really added too many players to their team, which is kind of surprising. Wow. I would have expected them to sign quite a few other players. And Liverpool are also in the Merseyside derby against Everton. Alright, so I've selected my team. Tottenham are going with Soldado, Lamela, they've got Shardley, they've got Dembele, Paulinho, Sandro there as their central defensive midfielder, Felipe. Pretty strong side for Tottenham. And on the bench they've got Daniel Sturridge and Eriksen. For my starting 11 I've got Robin Van Persie, Januzaj, Wayne Rooney, Patrick Herman, Tom Cleverley, Michael Carrick, Luke Shaw, Ezekiel Garay, Vertonghen, who returns to White Hart Lane for the first time after making his move to United, and Chris Smalling as my right back. And of course, in goal, I've got David De Gea. On the bench, we've got Welbeck, Mata, Valencia, Kagawa, Evans, Patrice Evra, and Lindegaard. So are you guys ready? Because I am. Let's go play Tottenham away from home in the Premier League. So favourites are for Manchester United. There is the league table as well. We're top, as always. It's where we belong. I think this is going to be an interesting result. Interesting game, because Tottenham, to be fair, they have a pretty strong side here that they've fielded. It's the same with Arsenal as well in this save. You know, they've got a strong side, but yet they're just failing to perform, to be picking up those points for the league table. Whether it's the management, I'm not sure, but they should be doing so much better here. And I will switch to close instead of 2D. This is a pretty big game. Tottenham against United. We always seem to have a bit of a tough game against them, even in real life. So not much happening at the moment. 25 minutes in. Seems as though we've got the majority of the ball. Here we go, Luke Shaw, and that's a good start. Patrick Herman, our first highlight of the game. It's Patrick Herman's goal that puts Manchester United into the lead, coming up to half-time. Cleverly found that overlap with Luke Shaw down the left side. First time cross. And it's Patrick Herman who just taps that into the back of the net. Lloris just standing there. Is it time for Tottenham to get a goal back? Dembele, Soldado, Lamela, Soldado, Paulinho hit both posts, left and right. And the ball still didn't go in. So unfortunate for Tottenham. Lamela again. Oh, that's a tackle by Smalling. Surprised it's not a free kick. And that's going to be the end of the highlights. Tottenham starting to turn this around now with possession. Felipe with the throw. Sandro. Dispossessed. Cleverly, well done. Patrick Herman. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Trying to find Shaw there. Oh, again, dispossessed. Paulinho, Soldado. Dembele. Oh, De Gea. Fantastic save. Goes out for a corner. Keeping us in the lead. Going into half-time. And that's just going to go out for a throw. That was a poor corner from Tottenham. Very poor indeed. And that's half-time. So still 1-0 up. Pretty happy with that. Didn't get much of a reaction. We weren't that bad. We'll just leave it at that then. And there's no players that need to be taken off just yet. Let's have a look at the stats. There we go. 64% we've seen of the ball in that first half. That's fantastic. And that's because I've got it switched to fluid. Just passing the ball around and striking when we see that opportunity. And the majority of the time it does work out. In fact, Jan Vertonghen picking up a yellow card with his first trip to White Hart Lane since making that move to United. Make the change there. Be closing Dembele down. He seems to be causing us a lot of trouble so far in this game. Shall I bring on Mata or Kagawa, or maybe Danny Welbeck? I'll take off Januzaj. He's looking pretty tired here. And I'll leave Patrick Herman on. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Be assertive. There we go. He's deep in thought. That might mean something good. Could we get something from Danny Welbeck? Could he get himself on that score sheet? I will switch to contain, as we are getting closer to the end of the game, and I don't want to lose this lead. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting a second goal. Looks like it's very even now for this second half. Tottenham, they've been pushing for an equaliser. Lamela, they might just get it as well. Oh wow, what the hell? Soldado should be scoring that. Not sure what De Gea was doing. Threat's still there though. Lamela, well won there by Danny Welbeck. Just blasted out the area. He's taking no chances. I want to switch that to very fluid. So just basically wasting time when containing. Picked up there by Cleverley. Herman. Yes. Robin Van Persie makes it 2. It's all over. Signed, sealed and delivered. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Van Persie's 19th goal of the season. Fantastic. And we haven't even reached January yet. Good finish. First time volley. Great power. And that will be it. Unless Tottenham can maybe get a consolation. I don't see that. Oh, we've got a free kick here. Oh, shoot. I thought Van Persie found the back of the net then. Lloris denying him. Denying the ball from going into that top left-hand corner. Would have been a good way to top off a decent performance by United. But 2-0, I'll take it. It's a good result as we stay top of the league. We'll be passionate here. Very nice victory. Well done. Let's have a look at the stats. So we saw 59% overall of the ball. Not bad. Villa moving up places. Liverpool are up as they beat Everton in the Merseyside derby. Just 1-0 there at Anfield, as you can see. Look at that. Oh, wow. Let's just have a look at the scores again. So it was Aspas that got that winning goal for Liverpool. But look at this. Look at this for a headline. Tottenham have sacked Tim Sherwood. He's gone after we beat Tottenham 2-0. He's been sacked with immediate effect. And it's the Sociedad manager, Benitez and Van Marwijk, that could potentially be taking the hot seat at Tottenham. So Sherwood has been sacked after losing against our United side. Fantastic. It's time for the Capital One Cup semi-final draw. We're yet to play Arsenal in the quarterfinals, but it's still going to go ahead here. So Brighton and Hove Albion are still in, as well as Swansea and Chelsea. And there's our game. So we've got 2 more games to go until that Arsenal one. And Raphael is still out with that injury, so he'll be missing that game. But anyway, let's get to the draw. So up first, it will be Brighton playing at home against Manchester United or Arsenal in the semi-finals, and then it'll be Chelsea playing at Stamford Bridge in the first leg against Swansea. Not a bad draw. I'm happy with that. As long as we can beat Arsenal, I think we'll be able to get through to the final easily. We'll just go through all this. Herman continues moving into channels. That's good to see that he's developing and getting along well with the training that we've set for him. Also, it's time for the Champions League first knockout round draw. Who is Manchester United going to be drawn against? In the draw, you've got the likes of Barcelona. You've got Celtic in there, Dortmund, Porto, Man City, Madrid. You've got PSV, Fiorentina, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Arsenal. So here we go. Arsenal first out the hat. We'll play at home in the first leg against Real Madrid. Arsenal, as you know, aren't doing the best. I mean, look at that. To be fair, their last 3 fixtures they've won. So fantastic for Arsenal, but they're in poor form this season overall. So they've got that tough challenge against Real Madrid. Schalke will play against Porto in the next fixture. Then up next, you've got Benfica playing at home against Chelsea in the first leg. Fiorentina will play Man City. And Barcelona will play Man United, maybe? No. Celtic will play against Barcelona. Wow. PSV will play at home against Dortmund. Only 4 more teams to go. There's Bayern Munich, Olympiacos, Man United and FC Ball, Who are we going to be drawn against? FC Basel against Manchester United. We will be playing away in that first leg, so that advantage goes to United, and Olympiacos will play FC Bayern Munich. So not a bad draw. I'm happy with that. Could potentially see us going through now to the quarterfinals. Definitely. All for it. Bring on FC Basel. So our next fixture is on Monday. It's Monday Night Football. It's month. And we will be playing against Sunderland at Old Trafford. Look at Stoke. Stoke are in second. A point above City. City have got a game in hand. So have we. But why is Stoke so high up? What's going on there? Liverpool, as you know, are moving up. Arsenal still in the bottom half of the league. Things need to be changing there. But let's turn our attention to Sunderland here, because they always prove to be a tricky challenge. And all my players are fully fit, and that is a fantastic sign to see. But I do want to bring in, if I can... Oh, it's getting difficult to pick players now, because they're all fully fit, and they're all top players that I could use. We got Southampton next. I could bring Herman on for the second half, maybe save him for that game against Southampton. I'll play Carvalho. I want to use Nick Powell as well, but I think it's going to be harsh to keep subbing or just putting Rooney on the bench, starting him off there. He's going to be getting annoyed, but I'm going to do it for this game anyway. And I could bring Rooney on, or actually, maybe I can start Rooney up front. Let's see how he gets on as that lone striker up front, and put Van Persie on that bench. Defence is looking good. Shall I bring in... I'll bring in Johnny Evans. Look at that. My back four. All players 100% conditioning. That's beautiful to see. So there's my starting 11. You've already seen it. Nick Powell is in the side. Sunderland, they're going with Johnson. They've got Giaccherini, Fletcher up front. They've got Kallstrom. Isn't he the guy that was on loan at Arsenal in real life? They've got Wes Brown as well. So that's good to see. He's still in their side. I think John O'Shea was on the bench as well. I didn't see Phil Bardsley. Maybe they got rid of him, or maybe he's just injured. I'm not too sure, but I'm looking forward to this. You know, the last couple of games we've played against Sunderland, we haven't really had a challenge off them like Man United seem to have every season in real life. We always seem to find it hard against Sunderland for some reason. Not sure what that's all about. Hopefully that changes. But here we go anyway. United against Sunderland. Monday Night Football. Because of the initials. MNF. Alright, I'll stop. Anyway. So here we go. We're just passing the ball around to start off with. And we're attacking already. Januzaj cleverly. Back to Shaw. Where are you lads going? Don't you dare pass that back to the keeper now. That's it. Keep pushing forwards. Play the United way. And Nick Powell. Nick Powell. Almost made it 1-0. Trying to find that bottom left-hand corner. Can we skip this bit? What is going on? We're just dominating possession at the moment. And I think one of their players are on a yellow card. I'm going to switch. Oh, shoot. Vertonghen's on a... He's picked up a knock. Luke Shaw's on a yellow now. I'm going to switch to 2D. It's not really that important of a game. Nick Powell. Nice beating his man into the box there for Mata. Powell picks it up again. It's 1-0 to United. And it would have to be Wayne Rooney that gets that first goal. That's his 12th goal of the season. So maybe playing Rooney up front on his own is the best position for him. Oh, Mata went down in the box. There could have been a penalty there. The ref decided to let play go on. And Rooney converted that cross from Powell into a goal with a header. Nice. 1-0 up. Oh, Shaw's picked up a knock as well. What is going on with my two defenders there? Vertonghen, Shaw. We can't have Shaw getting injured. Certainly not Vertonghen. Powell seems to be working down the right side, even though he's my central attacking mid. What's going on there? Januzaj. I can't see Januzaj. What's going on? Oh, we got a second goal. I missed it. And it's Wayne Rooney again. 13th goal of the season for him. Right in the stroke of half-time. Let's see what happens. Completely missed that because of all the signage. So it's Januzaj with the cross, and it's really with another header. Oh, nice. Off the crossbar and in. Beautiful. Well, they've got a set piece here. Whittingham whips it in. Cleared. Can we hit them on the break now? Januzaj down here. Down here. Stop wasting time. Mata. Ah, lost that momentum. Rooney. Mata. Yes! Mata makes it 3. Oh, it's disallowed. Come on. Come on, why? Why? That would have been fantastic to go in 3-0 up at half time. Just complete domination. Let's have a look. I'm thinking I'm going to take off Luke Shaw here. I don't want to take that risk. Bring on Evra, and I'll bring on Garay as well for Vertonghen. I don't want them to picking up nasty injuries and being out for a couple of weeks. Or maybe even months. Don't want to think about that. So playing that high line. Keep pressurising Sunderland to maybe slip up somewhere. Have a look at the stats as well. You can see 55% of the ball so far in the second half. Got a highlight here. Can hardly see it, I know. I'll switch back in a minute. Fletcher can't beat Johnny Evans. That's just going to go back to Ochoa there. They've got Ochoa, the keeper that made such a huge impression on everyone in the World Cup in real life. Are they gonna? They've made a mistake. Januzaj. Yes, Nick Powell. So close. He's had so many chances for United. Look how he's hanging around outside the area waiting to pounce. Januzaj again. Down to Powell. Come on, Smalling. No more highlights to see that. Nothing to see here. Complete domination. Coming to the end of the game, so I'm going to switch to contain. Don't want to concede any more goals. Don't really want to go for any more either. Because it's just putting pressure on my players as well, and their conditioning. It is degrading, it's going down. Don't want that happening because we've got that game on the weekend against Southampton coming up, and I think they will pose a bigger threat than Sunderland have. And there we go, full time at Old Trafford. On Monday Night Football, Manchester United beat Sunderland 2-0, so that's another set of 3 points. Loving it. Nick Powell, fantastic performance by him. Really good to see, and it was Wayne Rooney that got player of the match. And there is the league table. Nice. Let's go and have a look at the headlines. There is the confirmation. Manchester United hammer Sunderland. Rooney on form. Actually, yes, he was. So I'll go and praise Rooney, even though his morale is superb. It doesn't hurt to praise them every once in a while, and he appreciates that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that you've all enjoyed this. Oh, Shaw is out 4 to 5 days, and Vertonghen is out 5 to 6 days. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you all very soon.